On July 10th, Nintendo did something that really messed with a lot of people's minds. They made an announcement that most people wanted, but they announced something that most people didn't want. Hard to understand, right? Don't worry, I'll break things down for you. Eddie from the Gamers Next Door here, just giving my personal opinion on Nintendo's brand new device, the Nintendo Switch Lite. First and foremost, I want to bring up the fact that the name brings up some nostalgia only because the hype was pretty high back in 2006 when Nintendo released the second version of the infamous DS handheld, the Nintendo DS Lite. It was the same concept, a more compact version of a popular system they had released sometime prior. The big difference is that the DS Lite was not necessarily a downgrade from the original DS. It had the same size screen but with a noticeably brighter backlight, and the battery lasted much longer by quite a few hours. Now let's get to talking about the Switch Lite. This is basically solidifying the fact that Nintendo is officially done with supporting the Nintendo DS. Yes, the original Switch design can definitely be used in handheld mode, which a lot of people do anyways, but I know I'm not the only one who noticed it doesn't really fit in most pockets, and it's better to carry it with a backpack on you. That's basically what Nintendo is doing with the Switch Lite, a more compact version of the console that will come with certain limitations from specific games due to the fact that it won't have removable Joy-Cons. It won't work on a TV, so it won't come with a dock or output, no rumble feature, and a smaller screen, 5.5 inches to be exact. An upgrade that it will definitely have is the battery life though, lasting 3 to 7 hours, so only about an hour and a half longer than the original Switch design, but I guess that counts for something, right? The Switch Lite will have a dedicated D-pad on the left side, which helps for the more hardcore gaming scene since those feel a lot better than what's on the original design, and it will retail at $200. That's $100 less than what the original Switch is retailed at. So yeah, it kind of is a downgrade. I feel like the price should be at least $150. Just my opinion though. Now fans were expecting an announcement, but they weren't expecting Nintendo to announce just one thing. They were expecting a Switch Lite, along with an announcement of a heavily upgraded Switch. Some people were holding on buying one because of this expectation, but were let down when nothing of it was said during the announcement. I think the Switch Lite is great, but it isn't for me. I'm one of the gamers who actually use the Switch docked way more than I use it in handheld because I feel immersive games like Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey are meant to be played on a big screen if you have that option. As far as an upgraded and more expensive version of the Switch goes, I don't really think you can do much other than make the games play in 4K resolution, but I think the games already look good enough. The Nintendo Switch Lite will be available in yellow, gray, and turquoise colors for $200 on September 20th, 2019. There will also be a special edition Pokemon Sword and Shield Nintendo Switch Lite, which will feature legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta designed on the console for $200, but it does not include either Pokemon Sword or Shield. It has a release date of November 8th, 2019, 1 week before the release date of the Sword and Shield games. Hopefully I've been able to clear the air on the Switch Lite discussion. How do you guys feel about it? Are you disappointed? Do you plan on picking one up? Sound off in the comments below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe at The Gamers Next Door on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Mixer. This is Eddie signing out, and as always, happy gaming.